how did the director's stream and the strike rate release affected the general prices in the auction house? I'm gonna cover 3 categories. Number 1, honing materials. Number 2, relic engraving books. And number 3, the tier 4 gems. First one, the prices of honing materials. The weapon related ones, like the redstone, it started decreasing until now ever since the strike rate released, which is 26th. Same for weapon juice, it started tanking and now it's somewhere here on 450 gold. For the armor, the bluestone spiked a little bit on the release and it started downfalling. And the armor juice, it spiked same as the bluestone and it's on the way of decreasing. So the reason why I think this is happening is because for the weapon, I assume a lot of people already completed the advanced honing or the honing up to the max level. On the other hand, the armor, a lot of people didn't. So they wanted to do the strike rate on their ults, so they started honing their armors, which is the reason why I think it spiked, but then steadily going down. For the shard, they are sustaining on a certain price. Small ones, 240. Middle ones, around 490. For the Abydos, it spiked on release. And it's not coming down. The price is 86 gold. Okay, but the reason why Abydos spiked when others were going down is Abydos can be produced only from the life skill, and there's a lot of people who don't do the life skill, right? So the demand became higher than the supply compared to other materials that can be obtainable from doing contents. Lastly, if I go over to the tradable scrolls for advanced honing, 1 to 10 armor, it spiked on release. I assume the same reason people wanted to hone the armors for strike rate. But then it's crashing all the way. Weapon 1 to 10, it's sword and it's crashing, same as the armor 1 to 10. And 11 to 20 armor, similar, it's crashing. And lastly, 11 to 20 weapon, similar as well. As you see, it didn't highly spiked on the release compared to the armor ones. That's because a lot of people already finished the weapon advanced honing, but not the armor. So the armor price spiked. For these orange books, slightly decreased. So let me try to analyze why these changes are happening. Analyst memo on duty. I think comprehensively there are 3 reasons that's causing this. Number 1, I assume a lot of people hoarded all these tradable materials and boom, they bombed it on the release date. Therefore, there's too much supply. Number 2, strike rate is pretty easy. So once you clear it, then there's not really a reason for you to hone beyond that. In other words, there's no reason to buy these honing materials to go farther. So less demand. And lastly, number 3, the nerf on the advanced honing, 50% on materials and 20% on gold, which I show you an example. This is the weapon tier 4, 11 to 20, and it cost only these. You can compare to how it's like to yours. Since advanced honing from 1 to 20 requires way less than before, it became way easier. Therefore, you don't need to buy much of these honing materials nor the scrolls as well, which results into the price decline as well. Alright, next one, Relic engraving book. This one's Adrenaline, Grudge, Keen Blunt, Raid Captain, Curse Stall, Ambush Master, Mass Increase, Hitmaster, and Master Brawler. So if I check the Adrenaline as an example, this one, 21st is when the director streamed. It started to go down after the stream, and on the release of the strike rate, which is 26th, it spiked a little bit, and it's steadily recovering. Adrenaline was around 350k, as you see, and it went all the way down to 260k-ish, which is a huge fall, but then it's coming back. By the way, if I check out other engravings like Grudge, they are all showing same aspect. Went down on the live stream and recovering back after the strike rate release. Now, analyst memo on duty. The reason why I think this is happening is because on the live stream, the director mentioned specifically what kind of materials will drop, including the Relic engraving book. And that actually impacted on players to sell the Relic engraving books when it's high, which resulted into too much supply deflating like this. The reason why I think it's recovering back is because there's a lot of people thinking that they don't think the price of the Relic engraving will drop any more farther than this. So people are starting to learn it, which causes spike on demand. All right, last one is the gems. I'm gonna put the level 8 tier 4 gem as an example. So right now it's around 290k. Before the director stream, it was around 350k. If I show you, this is March 20th, which is before the director stream, and it is 370k-ish, which is very expensive, right? And if I hover up to 21st, it tanked all the way from 360 to 320 right away after the stream. And then if I hover all the way up more, it started to steadily decrease down to 300k, and all the way right now it's sitting at around 290. So the reason why it fell on director's stream but then sustaining its price till now is the director announced a possible gem system changes. If you guys are curious about the gem changes, then check out my previous videos below in the description. Because of the announcement of the change, people started to panic sell the gems, is pretty much what's going on. From 360 to 70k all the way down to 280 to 290k, which is a big drop. And it's not like, recovering back because gem has nothing to do with the strike rate release. All right, anyways, those are the things that I am gonna cover. Did you guys like the video? Am I a good analyst? Yes, baby. Thank you.